Today's adventure brings me to south of the border, an unusual, quirky roadside attraction here off Interstate 95 in South Carolina. And I am gonna give a scooter tour. Pulled this out of the back of my car. It's all charged up. And it is brisk as the recording of this Monday, January 17th. 2021, no, not 21, 2022, just force of habit. 2022 is the correct year. It takes a couple weeks to get used to 22. And I am going to venture around on said scooter, past the SOB water tower, south of the border, and to other areas through a wind chill that is crisp and cold out here. And there is a rumor, not a rumor, but I was reading something that a couple months ago they tore down a lot of buildings out here. So I am going to give an update on what's happening at south of the border in 2022. Get on this scooter and get moving. It's chilly. Welcome everyone. I don't know what that noise is, the wind. What is that? Oh, it's the wind is blowing that sign across, the registration at the motor end. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. Rarely can you go up in the Sombrero, but I'll go over there and check and see if you can go up in the Sombrero as well. I am bundled up. Got the hoodie on, got the sunglasses on because the sun is glaring in my face, which is nice. Don't want to poke that in the eye. Sun is right there and I am not complaining about that because it's about 41 degrees, but with the wind chill, it feels like it's 2. And I have layered up just a bit with this, the hoodie, got the shirt under here. So I got a shirt, a t-shirt, I got the Hollywood Studios hoodie, and I always wear, this thing's seen some miles, and then this added on to it. And the scooter right there. Join me for an update on south of the border. This SOB, south of the border. Shall you? Oh no, what it is the wind blowing the top of this chandelier type of item right up here. Hear it? Hear it rattling? This very unusual. Oh, it is gusty. What do you think about those pink flamingos? What do you think about that, pink flamingos? Have my hand cupped over the top of the microphone because it is, woo, it's cold, wind chill. I can assure you there is not one person inside the pool at that motel right there, and you're getting a view of the water tower. There's also a bridge that I'm going to be crossing over as well. And a lot of sombreros. Kind of parked that there, riding around on that thing. Oh yeah, it's you can definitely feel the coolness when you're zipping along on the scooter. There's also a truck stop back here and a park. I've walked around areas of this before, but never done like a full tour. So the scooter's gonna kind of come in handy for that. Just zipping along. I really like how odd this place is. Like I said, you got the decent sized pink flamingos over out there. Never stayed in these accommodations over here. Yes, yes. I hear you up there, awning. Do not jump in that fountain. You would freeze. You took us off. Okay, this is the Mexico shop, they call it. And there's a bear right there. Gotta go underneath Pedro's legs. This is Pedro. There's a restaurant in here. And up ahead is the Myrtle Beach shop. It's not located in Myrtle Beach, that's a ways from here. But this is called the Myrtle Beach shop. And you can see right up here, there's like a A couple pink flamingos and a large seashell in front, and a blue whale and some alligators. And it says go inside and see the great white shark. Maybe I'll go in there a little bit later after I do the scooter tour. Also have Pedros Pantry. And it says here that they've been selling fireworks for over 50 years at Fort Pedro. In fact, in 1949, 1950 is when this originally opened. And then I think like 15 years later, they brought the fireworks in. You can purchase fuel, you can get a meal, you can just see some of the quirkiness, like this alligator right here holding a firecracker. Truly quite the sight when you're cruising down I-95 and you see a very large Sombrero Lookout tower. This place, like, you drive along and all of a sudden it's like, wow, it's south of the border. I was reading at one point in its heyday, there were 700 employees here, local residents from the next town or two over that would commute in just a few miles to work here, but now there's only about 300, possibly maybe even less now that they've torn out some buildings. I'm gonna get to that in a minute and just kind of see what's changed. Probably should have gloves on, but I just put my hands in my pockets and occasionally kind of switch off, hold the camera with this hand. But yeah, it's whew, fingers are numb. Looking at my shadow there, I wanted to show this very large hamburger, cheeseburger. You can get gas. There's a couple different gas stations, as I stated. And over here is a spark plug, which has a plethora of stickers on it. In fact, I placed a sticker on here years and years and years ago when I was in a band. We came through this area and I put a sticker. Last time I was here a couple years ago, I checked to see if it was still there and it hadn't been. But I have a new sticker to add to the spark plug. So I'm gonna add a new sticker now. Speaking of stickers, they sell these in the gift shop for like 10 cents or 15 cents. They're very inexpensive. So if you want a south of the border sticker there, I'm gonna go in there and probably restock my south of the border sticker collection. But I have a sticker here that I'm gonna add to this spark plug right now. I am going to leave my face and torso on the map of the US. And it's funny, as I'm walking around, oh, this thing is shaking. This thing is tilted. The wind is, look at this spark plug, is like shaking back and forth. That's hilarious. But it's funny, check it out right here, all the way from Southern California. Ordinary Adventures has left a sticker here. I didn't realize they had been to this area. How random. So I'm gonna put this right underneath theirs. Someone can let them know that I have the sticker underneath there. That's pretty neat. All right, I digress. That's just so unusual that someone I know right there is on the spark plug here at south of the border. A lot of people are here. Like, look at this gentleman's got his face right on top of there, and then right up here, almost looks like a wrestler. Yeah, a lot of people have put their sticker here for posterity. And now mine, again, another one, is now added to the spark plug. I would have liked to seen this place in its heyday when you couldn't even find a place to park. It's not that way anymore. Every time I've been here over the years, every couple of years I swing through here, it's always pretty empty. Just a few cars. And it appears as if like the building that was torn down, at least one of the couple buildings that was torn down, was right here. They were cones. The cones have stanchioned off where the building once was. Not sure why they tore that building down. Maybe it was fallen in, who knows? I do recall in past trips through here, a couple years ago, that long dog over there was over in this area. Could have been like right about over in here if my memory serves correct. I've slept since then, so could be wrong. But there was a building here. You can still see where the foundation used to be. Should ride over to that dog and say hi. I'm on my way. That little dog has a little ramp here. Look at this little ramp. Also, here's Pedro again, right there. I'm gonna make it over to the lookout tower, but I'm noticing over here as I go past Fort Pedro. There's a dinosaur also with a sombrero, and this is the same type of rabbit, except this looks more like a jackalope, that they have at the Jackrabbit Trading Post on Route 66. Very, very similar. Except this one's a pink jackrabbit. Right there, but it's the same type right there. Almost the same one from Route 66, same style. That's cool. It's another Pedro. Oh, even the soda machines here have quite an array of stickers. I am glad I'm bundled up. It's definitely noticeable that building there has been removed. It just basically extends the parking lot. I don't really know if they need more parking out here. They got plenty of parking based on the amount of tourists that go through this area. Looks like a maintenance truck here. And a ram over here on a rock. Yeah, this ram is overlooking the parking area. There was one time, gosh, it's probably been about a decade ago, this was open. You could go up there. Doesn't appear to be open right now though. The shop is, and the arcade, but not the lookout tower. And taking a gander back over this direction where that building used to be. I guess two buildings were torn down over there for whatever reason. And it's inside this shop where you can get the stickers for a pretty good price. Oh wow! The building over here is gone too. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, that looks a lot different. But also wanted to show here, video power, pinball, skee ball, and pool inside the El Toro. There was a really large building over here. Right here, gone. Erased from existence. Update. Wonder why? Wonder why? Oh, you know what? I think the chickens over there have been repainted too. The two chickens. This is a hippo, a blue hippo. Over there is another, actually there's about half a dozen Pedros going down the side of that road. But those chickens I was talking about are over there. And of course, with all the flags waving in the breeze very briskly, you can just see how windy it really is. Plenty of fireworks here that you can get. A little giraffe in front of that fireworks stand also. You can faintly read, if you have an RV, do not dump the sewage from the RV here. It's located between the tower shop. You can faintly read it on there. There's also a large mushroom and this hippo. Don't mind me, fowl. I'm walking between, I'm wedged in between these two chickens. Don't cross the road, chickens. If you do, let me know why you crossed the road. It's the age-old question, chickens. All right, I put the scooter away, went back inside my car and warmed up. I had to turn the heat on for just a brief moment just to warm up. And now, going inside the shop, see what I can find. Quite an array of different items in here, souvenirs and whatnot. Plenty of merchandise with the name of the attraction, the roadside attraction on it, all throughout. This entire gift shop's pretty massive. Now there were two other gift shops that were torn down, but this is the main gift shop where you can get plenty of merchandise. And I'm gonna buy some stuff. Definitely like walking around in here and just seeing all the quirky, odd things. But I'll spend a little money, not too much, but I'll buy one or two things. Ended up getting this pencil here, Pedro on the top of it, as well as this shirt here, south of the border shirt, and stickers, large sticker and small sticker. Not bad. Some souvenirs. What an unusual place. And I'm looking at this little pamphlet brochure, and right over here, that building there that was shown there is one of the ones that was torn down. So the T-Shirt Shop is the one that's gone, that one right there. And it was located right there. That's where the T-Shirt Shop was. Now all the T-shirts are in here. Now out front they have some cinder blocks kind of stopping anybody from parking on where the old T-Shirt Shop used to be. One of the many T-shirt shops out here. They tore this one down. This has wet paint. And I also went up inside the arcade, which is behind this, obstructed by the El Toro signage, and I asked about going up inside the Sombrero, which I did years ago. They said, no, not today. I said, it's been closed for about 5 years, right? And the employee said, yeah, it's been about 5 or 6 years. So, well, I pass through every couple years and just always ask. He goes, well, they're working on it right now. So according to the employee, they're working on it right now, which I believe that's what they told me a couple years ago. Another angle of the building, one of the 2 buildings that were torn down, this one here. Well, we've confirmed the other one was one of the T-shirt shops. I cannot recall what was in this lot now where it's all coned off. I also inquired, as I peruse around, where to get some coffee, and was told at the Hot Tamale. So I'm gonna head over here to the Hot Tamale, which I read another sign that this is open 24 hours a day serving food. If that's still true, that'd be pretty amazing to cruise through here at 4 a.m. and get yourself a hot dog. I'm gonna confirm that when I walk up to the door and see. And a closer view here of the size of this slice of cheese that's on that burger. Now I'm seeing a sign here. This does not say 24 hours. So the other signage looked like it was made years ago outside, said 24 hours, but it's only open till 11 and 12 p.m. Let's see if they have coffee in here though. This place just screams retro through here. Look at the neon up here. They have tacos, they have breakfast, they have super dogs over there in the corner, they have beer. But look at this. Also, they're nice enough to make me a fresh pot of coffee because the one that's been sitting there all day. So they're making me a fresh pot, a brand new pot of coffee. So I'm gonna thank them for that. But I'm just gonna look at this. Look at this place. Look at these seats. It's like the old Pizza Hut type seats are like. Oh, and they have pressed pennies. Take a look at this. You get yourself a pressed penny as well. The one in the arcade, the pressed penny machine in the arcade was not working, but this one is working, and there's a couple pressed pennies down there. Looks like those might be the ones that didn't work out well. Piping hot caffeinated beverage has been procured. And see, I was telling the truth. It does say open 24 hours, but just confirmed by the side of the door, that's not the case. Right over there. Yeah, this is needed. This is much needed out here at the gusty roadside attraction off 95. I still need to go over into that beach shop, check out that, come in and see the great white shark. That's hot. I have never been in here, so I am excited about seeing the great white shark. There's an alligator and a seashell. Before walking in, there's this guide map, a kind of a general layout of the land of the entire property. And off to the side of the guide map shows you are here, which is going into the beach shop. Interesting thing about going in the beach shop, you cannot have pets unless you're carrying them. So if you're carrying your pet, you just bring any pet in here. That's unusual. And the shark in the back, it's basically just a t-shirt gift shop as well. In the back, the shark is completely made of plastic, it looks like. Yeah, it's a huge plastic shark, not a real shark. However, over here it says, the story of the great white shark, magnificent creature, was captured off the coast of Barbados in April of 95 and was taxidermied, 27 feet long. This says it's real. I don't know. That's up for discussion on that one. Looks like plastic to me. There's also a campground here on site. At the moment, there's only one RV back in there. Not a lot of RVs. This might not be the time of year to be camping here on site because of the winter weather. But it looks as if there's a neon sign in the window of campground registration says it's open. And then there's also the Silver Arcade Internet Cafe over there where they're doing some work on it. The Silver Arcade. Look, there's a slipper, there's like a high-heeled slipper for the marquee. As well as the Hideaway. You can redeem something in there. Adult games. Not really sure what that means, but don't ask, don't tell. This is much more comfortable than how it was on the scooter. My fingers were getting a little they were going numb. Hello, bear. Also, the Peddler is still here. It's a steakhouse. Yeah, see it, Big the Foot? There's the convention center. South of the Border Convention Center. I don't know when the last time they had a convention was, but they have a convention center. Now, I have never seen the amusement park open, ever. In all the years I passed through this area, every couple years or so, I've never, maybe I'm just showing up at the wrong time of the year, but I've never seen the carousel working or the bumper cars or anything, or the slides. None of it. The attractions shown there on the sides, sign. I hear a train. There's a train within eye view. I don't see it, but I hear it, so it's within ear view. And of course, who could forget Porky's Truck Stop? Porky's Truck Stop. Now this says that the shop in there has import tees from all over the world. Look at that. It says the beach shop, import shop, t-shirt shop, imports from all over the world. All right, I never knew this was back here either. There are some hotel rooms or motel rooms. Some very old-timey equipment here in the yard. Look. Oh yeah, these have seen some years. Like this item. Swings here. And the rocket style, look at that. Dang, that's cool. That's an antique right there. The two rockets with the slide. Evidently there was a train that went, a miniature train, not the full size that went by, but here's some of the train tracks that go through here. This dinosaur I'm noticing has lost its arm right there. One of his arms lost its arm. Oh my goodness, I had no idea this was all here on site. Nor did I realize there is a freaking alligator in here. The American crocodile. I'm just gonna stay here behind the fence. Like you've been slithering around there in the sand. On the dirt. Ah yes. Here's the snake room. This is all I thought this exhibit was gonna be, was just snakes. There's a king snake right down there. The saltwater Siamese crocodile. Are you looking at me, crocodile? You're smiling for the camera. I like that. All right, I'm gonna walk on, crocodile. Okay. Have a good one. I thought maybe the crocodile was gonna move, but crocodile didn't move. A few more over there. They have a lot of alligators and crocodiles in here. Get myself this little photo op of me holding this big snake. Yep, nice photo op. And then behind the photo op, another crocodile. Yeah, I'd never been in there before. There was a slithering snake going up that water tower there. And that's gonna do it for today. A little update from south of the border. A couple buildings torn down. Did a couple things I'd never done before. Explored a little more. Spent half the time on the scooter, then it got too cold, then got in the car, got some coffee. It was a good day. Oh, there's a snake wrapped around Pedro here. I didn't realize that. There's a snake wrapped around him. Right up, see? It's a snake. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.